Greetings, fellow hunters. Vidavis back once again. I want to thank you for joining me with this last video of Blue Force. We're going to go ahead and use the whistle on the dog. Oh wait, I have to click on the dog. The funny thing is, when he uses it, it doesn't even look like he used it, does it? His hand doesn't even move. But anyway, now we just got to go ahead and unlock this gate. Let's go ahead and open it. Again, Lyle must be pretty so shocked. He's like, wow, this is like second nature to you. It pretty much is. Okay, then we open this door. And now we go inside the warehouse. We have a bit of glitchiness of the outside of the warehouse, and here we are. Door's already open. What does this mean? What could this mean? That shadow. It means there's people back there already. So what are we going to do? We are going to trap them back there. Because this is the brilliant thing to do. Now they cannot get out. Now, while this is down, we're going to go ahead and grab this yellow cord, like I said. This you need. Then you come back here. And we're going to talk to Lyle. We've got to get them out of that room, Lyle. Open the door and cover me. Whatever you say, Jake. Go for it. You open the door. And he's got his gun. Look who it is. As the figure emerges from the back room, the memories flood back. Yes, more memories. How much you want to bet it's going to say Jake hide in the closet? Oh my gosh, it does. Look at that. I told you it was going to happen again. This is a weird memory too. I don't really understand it. See? Wasn't that odd? I mean, he looked like directly at Jake and then he just doesn't shoot him. It's like he was posing for a camera or something. Alright, so anyway. The man standing before you is your parents' killer. So let's go ahead and draw our gun. Yeah. Of course it's still in its holster. There we go. Now let's go ahead and talk. Freeze! Whatever. Drop your gun and put your hands in the air. In your dreams, puke. So that's him. But he has a mustache now. It's over, Nico. Put it down or you'll get dropped like a bad date. I'm not going down alone. There's bigger fish in this than me. Let's deal. No deals. Drop the gun. Then you can talk to the DA. Fuck that. He's in the other room. Come on out, Cox. It's all over. And they give up. Just like that. Looks like some hard time for you, Nico. Justice has a long memory and you're going down for murdering John and Jackie Ryan. You can't hang that old rap on me. You got no proof. I saw you do it, Nico, with my own eyes. I saw you do it. So, now what we do, we tie this bastard up. Because you may remember, we don't have our handcuffs anymore. So, we are going to tie him up with a cable. And now we're going to check him. You should be more careful, Nico. Carrying a gun in your belt can be dangerous. So he found something. I never actually did look at what that gun looks like. Oh, there it is, right there. Kind of looks like that other guy's gun. Sort of. Alright, so let's talk to the DA. Stuart Cox, I suspected you were dirty, but this Don't get your hopes up, kid. You'll need hard evidence to put me away. Do we have hard evidence? We don't have it on us. That is not good. Do you have any idea what the other cons will do to you when they find out you were the DA? It isn't over yet, boy. I've still got plenty of options. Oh, he has no options. Let's see what he says. I ain't believing this shit, man. Ah, okay, he's done. It's your call, Jake. Okay, so let's see if we can talk to him more. No comment. Okay, so now we know what to do. We take the other end of the plug and tie him up. They are in custody. Alright, there's the ATF. They have showed up. I got your message, Jameson. Sorry we didn't get here sooner, but we ran into some snipers on the other side of the island. They won't cause any further trouble. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the ATF guy. Looks like we've got a little bonus for you, Forbes. The DA's in this up to his neck. We've got a copy of his financial records, and I'm sure you'll find his fingerprints all over this place. Good work, Ryan. You too, Jameson. We'll take it from here. And this, I believe, is the end. That is it. We will definitely not have time for all the credits, but I will share some thoughts on the game. I thought it was a great game. Honestly, it is a good game. We might have time for this. 3 suspects, Bradford Green, Nico Dillon, and Stuart Cox, were taken before a federal court in July. All were convicted and sentenced to terms in federal penitentiary. Or however you say that. Penitentiary, I think is what you say. Hopefully we can actually get this, because this is actually pretty cool. Where you get to see what they're convicted of and everything. Come on, don't pan so slowly. It pans really slowly. And this isn't due to Bandicam or anything, it's just this is the way it is. I hope we'll get it. Still got about 2.5 minutes, so it should be fine. There's the 3 that were convicted, and they are going to their cells, walking very slowly. Hopefully we'll have time. Not sure. I like seeing what they're convicted of, though, and you get to see how much time they do and whatnot. All right, here we go. Nico Dillon was prosecuted and found guilty of the following crimes: 2 counts of murder in the first degree with special circumstances. 1 count of burglary in the first degree, 1 count of conspiracy to smuggle firearms, 1 count of possession of stolen firearms, 1 count of carrying a concealed weapon. Convicted, death by lethal injection. So he's not living anymore. We obviously did a good service to this town. These criminals are no longer on the streets. Bradford Green was prosecuted and found guilty of the following crimes: 4 counts of attempted murder, 1 count of child endangerment, 2 counts of assault and battery, 1 count of conspiracy to commit burglary, 1 count of conspiracy to smuggle firearms, 1 count of possession of stolen firearms. Convicted, 20 years without possibility of parole. That's what he gets. And hopefully we'll get the DAs in here. I'm hoping. After that, guys, I'll just say I'm thankful that you watched the whole series. If you did, if you like it, just make sure you comment, subscribe. Love comments, love subscribers. And just join me in the next series. Stuart Cox was prosecuted and found guilty of the following crimes: 1 count of conspiracy to commit burglary, 1 count of conspiracy to smuggle firearms, 1 count of possession of stolen firearms, 1 count of tampering with and failing to prosecute a criminal case. Convicted, 15 years without the possibility of parole. And that will do it for this video, guys.